So dark prismarine is the weirdest block out of all the prismarine variants we've been doing, namely because the texture is just so simple. Like each of these squares is like 3 pixels across, so there wasn't really much room for interpretation on like what the colors are supposed to be. It's kind of just shading maybe. So what I decided to do was go with this sort of bathroom tile look. I decided to replicate the colors in their exact same positions and everything, but just make them straight in kind of this diagonal sort of pattern. Maybe you guys can kind of see the vision here, or you're gonna hate it. I'm sure either way I'll hear about it in the comments. So even with those done though, the shading for the cracks in between is also kind of weird. There's all these little dark pixels and they're kind of uniform in some parts, but just not really in others. I was gonna follow the pixel locations and make some sort of chunks, but instead I decided to just turn it into some shading or like kind of a drop shadow. I do always like to take into account that some people are just not gonna use shaders with my packs, so sometimes I'll try to add a bit of depth in the texture itself and not rely so much on PBR. But for those of you who do use shaders, I went ahead and added our height map. It was a bit too much at first, so I toned it down. Then I basically copied over the exact same specular stuff that we had on our prismarine bricks because it's prismarine and they're also kind of smooth. So here's how it turned out, which completes all of our prismarine textures.